Canada at the start of the new millennium, the sleepy province of Alberta sees its chance. The crude oil shortage is making it lucrative to mine tar sands for oil. In the wild western forests, corporate groups prepare themselves for tomorrow's business. In their wake, all the hangers-on are coming, who sought their fortunes elsewhere in vain, and now hope to strike it rich. A modern gold rush.
Welcome to this series where we are taking a look at the missions for Transport Fever 2, and we are on mission 17. It's the penultimate mission of chapter 3. It's called Oil Sands, and we're in the period 1998 to 2018. We've got 3 bonus tasks: fascinating fuels, reforestation, and rich fauna. So we might as well get straight into it.
The whole world craves oil. A gigantic industrial project is supposed to satisfy that appetite. Mining tar sands for oil along the Athabasca River. You're on site managing the fortunes of a local company, with the goal of constantly improving everything. In the process, you bear a major responsibility for human beings and the environment, and for the well-being of the Canadian economy. One of the largest deposits of oil on the entire planet lies dormant beneath Alberta's coniferous forests. The resource is stored in the ground as a sticky mixture of tar and sand called bitumen. It has to be extracted first via strip mining and then processed into synthetic crude oil. Until recently, this was much too expensive. But dwindling oil reserves worldwide and rising prices are suddenly making the process profitable. Your company is going to invest in the future of energy here, and in the future of countless people. Deliver the necessary equipment and get everything ready to mine the tar sands for oil.
Okay, here we are. We are on the map, and our first task is to deliver machine parts to the pits. We've got a little bit of road here, something here. We have to deliver to all 3 or just 1? It's difficult to tell. It says use the eraser tool in the asset menu to remove the trees. So I'll probably start with getting rid of the trees. Well, just to get that simple bit out of the way. What we got here? Yeah, we'll just clear the trees. Assume got to do all 3 areas, I assume. We'll just cut this. In some ways this is better to remove the trees anyway. You can see what we're actually doing. 454 and just all done. So the next thing we got to do is deliver machine parts to. We've got a little bit of road there, and we've got machine parts here. Do the machine parts actually need anything? No. Now the question is that will this keep needing machine parts, or is this a one-off? Because I don't really want to invest in a rail line up here that's not going to run all the time. And I think the hint is the road, actually. I think we're going to go road. And where's the narrowest bit? The narrowest bit's here. You just build that there. I'm interested in the rivers. The river's still navigable, yes. In fact, the river's navigable all the way along. I think we can use the river to great effect. So we've got a river here. Just oops. I'm just going to connect a road up there, and they come across like this. Oops. Just connect that road up there, and oops, double trains, road depot. How far away can we get this? That's about the limit there. Now, it looks like we got these dumper truck things. They're going to deliver to this oil refinery. So I think probably all we need here is a truck drop-off point. Prohibited area. Okay. This looks like this is going to be quite a busy section of road here. And of course we're going to have to put a truck stop in. Well, we got that there. I think we can afford to push the boat out for a truck stop here. We're going to get a truck stop there, and of course we're going to create a route from. We're going to go from there to there. For you machine, oops. For you machines to pits. And what can we got in the way of vehicles? Cargo vehicles. So we got tankers, small trucks. Oh, the trucks carry oil. That's interesting. So do you. That could be useful. Plastic. Oh. We're going to be a bit cheeky here. We're going to come here. And just going to buy the one. We're going to assign you to machines to pits. And come here. Fort McMurray West. I'm just going to... we'll see if we can get you done in 1 or 2 trips. Just to solve that problem. Now while that's happening, let's just have a good look round. So Fort McMurray needs food, goods and oil. We're getting oil from there. And we've got food here, goods here. You need goods. And Edmonton needs goods and oil. I think we're going to be using the river. How you doing? Yeah, I think we can probably do that in 1 run. Can we get a port in here? I'm just going to anticipate. Small, actually. This is a river, so we put in. Outside navigable waters. Is this the right way round? For some reason that. What I'm going to do is put a definitely go in river. I just want to see what we got in the way of small. That carries 300. That carries 350. That carries everything. Oil, plastic in 300 compartments. That carries 350. That carries 240 in 4 compartments. I mean, yeah, I think we'll go small but multiple docks. Come here and or large. Now we're going to go large just in case. So we're just going to get you and going to put a oops. We get this hooked up. Hook you to there. To there.
The tar sand mining has begun. Make sure that the finished product makes it to the global market.
So our next step is deliver oil products in the refinery to any consumer. Well, we got consumer here in Fort McMurray. So I'm not going to need my port straight away. I think what we're going to do is put how far away can we get you? you won't connect any further than that. So if we put you there, and where's the oil? The oil's delivered in here. And if I put oil there, and we'll create a, and we'll call you oil to Murray. And I suppose, well, let's just tidy up the roads here a bit, or streets. Sorry about this. Oh, no. So if we put, my instinct is to have the depot right out here. Actually, let's put it over here. Maybe. I think we'll just go with a 3 specialist trucks there, and you can go for oil to Murray. Yeah, the more I think about it is we're gonna have to ship oil out to here. So if we put a port out here, I know I'm getting a little bit ahead of the situation, but I mean I could come in really close like that, but I think if we put it about there, and we'll put a street here. Oh, no. I'm gonna hook you up there, and I'm gonna hook you to there.
Ever since the Athabasca tar sands were discovered, the community of Fort McMurray has experienced an unprecedented boom. The oil industry is constantly creating new jobs, and as a result, provides a livelihood for many, many families. The jobs are well paid and in great demand. People from all over Canada make their way here to settle down. Your company is offering a unique service to go easy on staff and their cars. The people are brought to their shift by bus.
So we need to ship workers up to here. Okay. Right. Put a bus stop there. What I'm going to do is exactly what I did in the previous mission in Germany. We're going to double up the stops. Yeah, I think if we come one there, put one there, and one there. We go from there to there, 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 there. We'll call you Murray Workers 1. Right, what I'm going to need to do is, I better not start there, it might confuse it. Oops. So we'll go there, to there, to there, to there, to there, there. Interesting, this one's decided to go this way, where this one's gone up and round and back that way. Murray Workers 2. So we've now got 2 lines. I mean, it's not a long route, so we don't need really expensive buses. We got 18 on that. That's 16. It costs 64,000 a year. It costs 45,000 a year. I think we're going to go for a GM fishbowl. I'm going to go for. Going to get by 10. 2, 3, 4, 5. And go on Murray Workers 1. And all the rest of you can go on Murray Workers 2. So what we got to do now is just let this run. Right, let's just work on this infrastructure here. Oh, wow, I built this bridge. Don't like that. Okay. Bridges are expensive. Okay, we're stuffed up a tiny little bridge there. Now we could ship goods into here. So fine. You only need goods. So. Right, let's just get a. Not much further over can we get. Now we may want to ship goods that way, so I don't think we want to go that far. So we'll put one there. How far? I don't want these to join, so we'll put food there. And we'll put you there. So we've now got the beginnings of a network here. With my luck, it'll probably go to plastic or something stupid like that, but my instinct is that we're going to get this up and running. Now, if we're going to deliver goods from here to Fort McMurray, I don't want to put a what we call it route in round here, a truck route to deliver into here.
Provide the booming town with everything a heart could desire: food, shopping options, and local public transit. Although everyone has a car here, an even better transportation offer never does any harm.
So I've actually done a nice bit of anticipation. It says increase the value of public transport. We've already got that. And supply the town with goods and food. So I think if we put that there. Right, let's just get this built up. Streets. It's going to be. Oops, no. We just bring you up to about there. And then, wow. Wait. Cut that out. Collision cuts. Connect you up like that. So we've now got a run from here to here to here, and we've got a little bridge there. Right, let's just get the oil supply running. We want to go from there to there, and I'll drop you into there. And we'll call you oil, food, and goods. Murray. We've got to get the demand set up, haven't we? So let's just get this in here. We'll just put you in about there. And a couple of routes. we'll do this as separate routes. So you can go to there, and we'll call you oil and food. Oops. Yep. We're only going to need 2 trucks on here, or 3 small trucks actually. 2 small. We'll start with 2 small trucks on oil and food. And what that should do is get that running, and then get into here. And I'm gonna go small. I know I built large ports, but I think we're okay for this. And we're gonna get 3 of these. I'm gonna put you on oil for Murray. Get you from there to there, and goods and oil, and we're going to get you a couple of vehicles, big trucks, small trucks. My instinct is to do this with small trucks because these are a lot cheaper to run, and rather than doing one big run, I think if we have 3 of these, because these are 73,000, these are 153. Maybe we'll have, how much money have we got? I think maybe we'll just get 2 big trucks right here, and we're going to put you on goods for oil. No. Is it? Yeah, goods for oil. So what we need now up here, down here, is can we get sneak you in there so you're actually on the level? Might be a bit better out here. We put you about here. And then it looks like goods and food are all in the same place, so if we're only going to need a simple line here, two stop line there. Wow, that's a long way round. Food and goods, Murray. So we got this, and you're a truck stop. Where's my truck depot? And I think we're going to just do this with we're going to do it with 4 small trucks. And, well, what's up with you? Passengers stop. Oh, we'll take out Queensway. That should make everybody happy. And has that actually changed the route? Yeah, the route's a bit more efficient now. That's good. Actually, I think this could probably do with being a bit bigger. Actually, let's just expand this a bit, because once the oil really starts coming up here. Right, we're now getting food on the port there. How much have you got now? You picked up 283 out of 300, and the next one's coming up behind us. New vehicles available: Skoda 10T and the Speed Dance Express. Just need a delivery. Right, what I'm going to do now is I'll just cut the video here, and I'll be right back once we've actually delivered the goods and food. Welcome back, and I just wanted to show you what's going on over here. What's actually happened is one of my ships came over and did a big delivery. I've really had to expand this area here to deal with all the oil that's coming in, and what I've got up here is, I think it's this ship here. And this gives you a clue about what's going on, is the fact that this ship couldn't unload everything, and it's actually taken 15 oil back to port And what it's doing now, it should come up here to deliver the first of the food. We've got 51 food on this ship here, and this ship down here has actually got 4 cargo on it. So that should be enough to fulfill the requirement. We're just going to watch the ship come in here and drop off just to make sure it puts the food up into this area. So in you come, deliver, stand and deliver. So he's just going to come into here and drop off. And what we should see, there we are. Actually put oil in here. Oh, he's actually brought oil back to here. That's interesting. So this truck's picked up. What have you got? Food. I have to keep an eye on this because this oil here could end up hanging around here, causing a problem. So we've now delivered food. In fact, probably the easiest way to deal with that is to expand this area a bit. We've now got our ship come in. He's delivered some more oil. Yeah, I think he can just squeeze in onto the edge of the oil demand in Fort McMurray. So that oil, the oil that gets accidentally put here, will be able to do it. Hopefully now.
Environmental protection organizations are protesting against mining the tar sand for oil, which is legitimate, of course. Everyone has the right to freedom of speech and expression. It goes without saying that your company is aware of its responsibility and doing everything in its power to keep harmful impacts to the lowest possible level. You even volunteer to go the extra mile to show that you take environmental issues seriously. The environmental impacts of mining tar sands for oil are extremely minimal. Nonetheless, and without being called upon to do so, your company has committed itself to take additional measures, because responsibility is its guiding principle.
It says here, find out what actions to be taken in the sedimentary basin, the river, and the... I will start down here.
The chiefs of the local native clans have criticized mining tar sands for oil in the past. As a token of its goodwill, your company helps to supply the local community with essential goods.
Yeah, this should be a relatively easy, quick win. So what we got to do now is to set a route from here, and we'll call you goods to, what's that? How do you spell this? Vasco. Supporting the community. Don't we actually have to ship anything? It seems a bit crazy. Never mind. What we will do is we'll put a couple of small trucks on the job. Put 2 on here, and we'll assign you to make us a little bit of money. What's the other one? Sedimentary basin.
The wastewater from oil production is stored in settling basins. They are absolutely leak-proof. But in order to allay even the last fears out there, your company has decided to install additional seals.
Okay. Deliver plastic to... Question is, do I really want to put a port here? Because this could be a one-off task again. I think what we're going to do for it is go for a road. We get a road through here. I'm really starting to hate this prohibited area. We can get a road through here. There. Where's my... And we'll put a road to there. And we'll put a truck stop collection area here. Put you there. And we'll create a route from here to here. Station types don't match. What am I doing, idiot? You've got to go from, oops. Start there to there and there. All this oil or plastic, and again, just to see whether this is actually a one-off or not. We're just going to start with, we'll just do that. What's that? Up this now. Remove Victoria Road. We'll get there eventually. Well, it's a long route, but it should be okay. And what have we got here? Let's just get this third one out.
Your company monitors closely with regard to any environmental impacts. The healthy fish in the Athabasca River offer proof of the always impeccable reading. This specimen presented deviates minimally from the norm. That's completely normal and no cause for alarm. Another animal is supposed to be examined as proof.
Okay.
The readings make it clear that things couldn't be better. The slightly increased levels of some substances lie within the tolerance range.
Is that finished? We got settling, blazing, fascinating fossils.
A number of petrified bones were discovered by chance while mining the tar sand oil reserves. Stop work for the time being to find out what it's all about. Apparently, the bone fragments found deal with a well-preserved dinosaur skeleton. A team of scientists want to take a closer look at it. You have offered your help with the excavation work.
So it looks like we got to ferry people from McMurray here to the dig site. Street. I'm not seeing it connecting to anything. Oh, there he is. And they connect to you. Where we got a collision. Put you through here. To here. And I'm just going to connect you up to there. And we're just going to need a route. Now, let's just check this. Dig up bones. There's Fort McMurray right in the center. I think what we're going to do is we're going to start here. I'm going to pick up right. Where was it again now? There. And maybe just for luck, we'll put one there. And always kind of very suspicious of these type of so let's start up there, come down to the one we put in there, wasn't it? We got one there and one there. Oops, don't want a new line. This one, and we'll call you the excavation line. And wow, my transport depot is slowly getting absorbed into the city. It doesn't say how many people. So I think we'll just put 3 on there for the moment. We'll just put you on excavation line. So there's transport the research there and help the excavation using the smallest terrain tool. I think we'll wait for people to be delivered. Transport research team dig up bones. So what I'm going to do now is just wait for my truck to do the honors, and I'll be right back, unless of course we get the research team transported. Welcome back. My truck is carrying plastic. It should deliver to here, and we should fulfill this take action requirement. We've also, there we are.
Despite all your persistent efforts to raise environmental standards, public pressure on the oil industry is on the rise. The company faces a crucial decision. It might be advisable to take advantage of the current dynamic and develop new fields of business in the green economy sector. On the other hand, the projections for anticipated earnings in the tar sands business have never been better. Invest in expanding the tar sands industry or switch to alternative branches of business.
We've got to make a decision. We can switch to alternatives or back the oil business. Difficult decision because we've got everything set up here. We're still going to need to keep producing oil. I'm a bit worried about whether if I switch the oil off, we'll start losing money. Let's go for it.
Good decision. Your company will continue to remain one of the biggest employers in the region, except that in future it will be focusing on other fields of business.
Right, it says produce goods from plastic. Ah, you sneaky. You sneaky game. Right. I think I made a bad decision there. Right, before we do this, I just want to show you here. We've got the researchers transported up to here, and it says dig up the bones. And to do that, we've got to use the. It says this. What's it? It says the.
The fossils discovered deal with the only completely intact specimen of the genus Borealopelta from the suborder Ankylosauria found until now. Fascinating.
What we need to do now is change this line a little bit. Reforestation, what's
There's
this?
no way to get around the fact that parts of the forest have fallen victim to tar sand extraction. Naturally, you're going to campaign for suitable compensation measures on behalf of the company. Help Head Forester Christian carry out reforestation activities within the scope of the previously cleared areas.
So we're going to plant trees, but I'm not going to worry about planting trees. The first thing I want to do is sort out this here. You go back to depot. And then what I'm going to do is excavation line, get rid of you, don't need you. Right, so we got to produce goods from oil, which is down here, plastic. So my instinct is that we need to get rid of this line. So we need to have a bit of a tidy up first. So let's just see here. Machines to pits, manage vehicles. Machine to pits isn't running. So what's the move line? Oil. Right. You return to depot, and we're just going to get rid of machines to pits and oil for plastic. Oh, all those goods disappeared. Don't worry, we got a solution. We have a solution. Wow. We've got to be in navigable waters. I don't think it's going to make a lot of difference where that is actually placed. So what we're going to do is get a road here. Nope. Yeah, that's no good. Okay. Okay, we're just gonna have to have a tunnel out from there. Right, you've now got a connection to there, and what we're going to do is put a route from here to here to here. I'm going to call you oil and plastic. There. Chip filter and manage vehicles. And what we're going to do is take 2 of you and put you on oil and plastic. Paid for research. What's that? Produce goods from plastic, invest there. Make goods out of plastic. Okay. So we need this line to get established, so I think what we're going to do is come here. So we're going to have to plant trees around here again. Put the trees back again. Get another, can we get another 34 in there?
What a successful reforestation project. You can't see the forest for all the trees anymore.
So what we're going to need to do now is just wait for, see if this route starts to pick up. Welcome back, and we are just getting our first delivery of plastic. That should be there, and I think our first truck here is coming in and should pick that up, and then they should take that to here, and we should be able to make our first goods from plastic. We're just going to follow the truck across. What I actually did is I increased the number of trucks on this route out to here just to try and take advantage of what we're doing. You can see up here we got a pretty good production going now. Got another ship just coming down with 193 oil on it, so that's doing okay. And we've got our first truck delivering here. So we've made goods out of plastic, and the last option here is we've got to invest that's like 10 million, I think, so we're just gonna.
Your company wants to set an example as a sign of its realignment. In the future, it will refrain from using fossil fuels within the framework of the local transportation services provided.
So it looks like very much like what we've got to do is convert all our public transport to tram cars. It's going to be a pain in the neck. And let me see, we've only got the 2 routes as far as I know, which is Murray Workers 1, Murray Workers 2. So we're going to have to, what we're going to have to do is upgrade the roads. Whoops. Upstream tram tracks, bus lanes. So, try and do this as judiciously as possible. I don't think, wow, yeah, the route's actually expanded out that way actually. I actually direct, now we've got road there, that's operating. I think, yeah, that's a truck. So come down to here and right there. And that's it. My instinct is actually to push this out a little bit and add an extra couple of lines. So let's do it. Keep Fort McMurray building. And of course we're going to need to build a tram depot. We need to hook that actually onto and can I just replace them, or do I need to, I don't know if I can actually convert these two. Let's see if I've got absolutely no idea whether this will let me actually do this. Manage vehicles. Replace all vehicles. No. Okay. What we're going to do is just sell them all. And what we're going to go with the Skoda. The city's quite tight, so I think we'll start with 4. And this is where we get the error. Oh. I've got to redo the lines. You're going to be kidding me. Okay. Just get rid of the old lines first. Sorry about this. Let's get rid of the Murray Workers 1 and Murray Workers 2. I can actually see what I'm doing, and we'll start here. This is tram stop. Don't take out that one. At least it gives you a clue of how you're. I'll just call you tram 1. I'm not going to build that many trams, so I'm not sure what line 1 is. We'll get rid of you, new line. And we're going to get you going back the other way. You can go there, you can go there, and that connects you back up to there. And we'll call you tram 2. Okay.
The attempt to switch to alternative fields of business is turning out to be a mistake. The global economy demands fuel, not experiments. You'd be better off returning to the oil business. The right decision. The demand for oil hasn't let up. The prices are rocketing, and someone has to take care of extraction and production. What's more, if it weren't for the oil business, the Canadian economy would fall apart.
We're going to have to deliver machines to the refinery, which is there. I think probably the easiest way to do that is going to be with trucks. So we're just going to build a line from. Glad I didn't delete these terminals. Machines to refinery, like that. And I think we'll do the invest in money as well. We'll just invest in that. Another 10 million gone. And what we're going to do is pick up and buy some trucks here. I'm going to go big on this one, and I'm going to put 5 trucks on here, and we're just going to actually we're going to change the route to pick up 4, and you can wait 5 minutes to, actually 10 minutes to fill up. Don't know if that's game time or real time. I'm just gonna let this run. Welcome back. We've now got our first delivery of machines to the oil refinery coming in now. It's only 4, but it should be more than enough to get this mission finished. And it'll also be a good test to see whether this is a permanent demand. It looks like there is one here, because we've actually got a factory here. Okay, I'm just going to get this thing delivered.
Despite all the activities towards sealing, some of the basins don't seem to be functioning properly. See to it that the wastewater can be disposed of elsewhere.
So it looks like we've got to move from the settling tank here, the basin, the lakes. So we've got to move the wastewater from there to there. Well, that should be okay. Now, before we get into doing this, just a little bit of an update. What I've actually done is added the Fort McMurray exchange to this route, so that effectively what will happen is when the ship comes down here and delivers, you can see here, it will pick up food and ship the stuff up to Fort McMurray, so that we got more of a flow coming into here. We've got more opportunity to make money. Although I'm losing money at the moment, but you can see how many people I'm carrying and how many goods I'm carrying, so things are looking pretty good. So it looks very much like we've got to build a road from here. I'm just gonna see if we can build from both ends. Kind of. That looks like it might have a little bit of a I'm just going to put a road through here and there. Yeah, it looks like these trucks are. So what we're going to do is come to here. We got machines to refinery. I'm just going to send you back to the depot and what we need is, we don't actually have a pickup here, so it's a bit of an oversight, but then I didn't know we were going to be doing things like this. So if we can stretch that as far as possible, and how far out can we get you? Oh, you're only that far. What we're going to get is oops, we haven't created a route yet, so we need to create a new line from there and we'll call you Wastewater. Oops. I'm just going to come here. I would guess that we're probably going to have to buy specialist trucks for this. Okay. Yeah. I think we're going to go cheapskate. Actually, it says 60. We buy one of these. Assign you to Wastewater, and you're 36, and ask this buy another one as well, and assign you to Wastewater. And what we'll do is just modify the route, I think. So, McMurray Central, and I want you to wait till you're full. Actually, bump the go to 10 minutes, wait till you're full. We should be able to do that in 2 runs. So let's have another look at our. So our routes are making money, Wastewater's losing money, machines to refinery still losing money. Let's get rid of that route then and delete you. Probably losing money because we got this depot here. You've got 36. All we need is to run 2 trucks down to there, and yeah, you're filling up quite nicely. I have to admit, I'm really happy with the way my shipping lines are working. We've got bi-directional travel on both routes now, which is making quite a lot of money, and I'm really happy with that. And we should get trucks flowing, picking up and traveling into there. I mean, we start to get a surplus in this area. What we could do is, how's the surplus here? Lots of plastic coming in, oil and food there, getting a surplus there. I'm a little bit inclined to maybe connect up to here, see what the next mission is, and we'll see how it goes. We've got our first delivery of wastewater going in, and that should be enough. I think we probably could actually connect up you to here. Oh, don't want tunnels. Oops, no. And gonna run up to here and run you down to there. And we're just gonna put in a get a delivery truck there. Right, I think my last truck is on the way, so we won't be long before we do that. What we're going to do is pick up a line there to here, and all you goods to King Street.
Despite compliance with all due diligence obligations and industry standards, something seems to be wrong with the wastewater basins. Try to mitigate the damage and seal the basins as quickly as possible.
Basins are leaking more and more, and additional materials are needed. This is a matter of utmost urgency. Right, just pause that just in case it's time critical. And so we got here just materials. Wow, that's going to be a long road up to there. My instinct would be to bring, we still would have to go up round there. Right, let's just do this road. Yeah, I just want to put a couple of trucks on my new line.
In the course of ecological mitigation measures, your company has settled countless wild animals in the region. What a shame that hardly anyone was aware of it.
Close to King Street. Okay, so what we got to do here?
The PR department thinks it would make sense to show interested visitors all the animals that apparently feel just fine in the mining area, despite complaints to the contrary from environmental organizations.
Bring interested visitors to animals by bus. Okay, I'm not exactly too sure where that is. Let's see. Visitors doesn't really indicate this here. The mining area. We got to bring people into here. Anyway, let's just do the materials route. I think we can be a little bit cheeky here. We're on you to there. And then we're gonna have to. Oh, it's gonna be a long road. I mean, it's only gonna be 60 units, so okay, we're just gonna have to. I'm just going to run this road up through here, and we're heading roughly for the area there. And we need to get to there, and we're going to have to put a pickup. Actually, let's just put a road here and run you through. There and there. I'm a bit worried about the cache. See how far we can get you. That's about the limit of materials. And we'll just create a route from there to there. And we'll call you materials to wherever it is, basin. Actually the right place. Oh no, we're going the wrong way. Change the route. Materials to basin. Cancel you. And we're going to have to add you. Oh. We've actually got to run right into. This is the basin here. Yep, nearly made a mistake there. That's a long road. We've only got to do 60. I've got some. Have I got any spare trucks around? Yeah, got here. I'll assign you to materials to basin.
The visitors are delighted by the biodiversity, which only found its way into the area in the first place thanks to mining the tar sands for oil.
I think that's a little bit of a stretch of the imagination there. I've got absolutely no idea what I've done there. Maybe because I had a passenger line up to there, they assumed that I'd actually done something. Now it's going to take a very long time to get these trucks up and running. I thought okay, let's put another one on. Materials to basin. So we're going to just let this run and play a little bit with the map. Well, here we are. We've got 3 fully loaded trucks now coming into here. It's quite unusual because I got 2 truck deliveries here, but it got right up to 54 and then started dropping again because this is consumed or being destroyed. So my deliveries didn't quite go according to plan, but these trucks here, we got a 3rd truck here. What I did is I put a shortcut through here. The other thing also is I've got resources piling up in here and here to be shipped, although this one's just been picked up. So what I've done is I've added an extra ship to each of the lines. The other thing I've also done is I've put in a bus route between Athabasca and Edmonton, and just for the fun of it. There's no requirement for it. And I just want to show you this. Look, got 54 people waiting there. So there is really a big demand for public transport in this area, but I don't really want to get into that because I've got a feeling we're not far off the mission. Where's my trucks gone? Well, you can get to 60 this time. We've only got 10 to go. See, it's dropping again. 50, 51, 50. I had 3 trucks coming in here. Come on, you've got to get to 60 this time. 50, 55, 56, drop down 1, 56, 57, 50, come on, 58, 59, drop down, button up, come on, there we are. And we finished.
After all, you did everything correctly. The catastrophe isn't going to happen. The Canadian economy is growing like never before. And you share the responsibility for that.
So I think what we'll do is just have a quick roundup of where we are. I think that when you've got ships here waiting to load and pick up goods, I think it doesn't pay to switch ships between routes. You're far better off sending a ship back to the depot and just get that here, and then sending it back out again. Because what I noticed when I tried to switch ships between routes, they seem to get a bit confused and go off in the wrong direction. So some ways it pays just to keep things going. The other one is bus routes and tram routes. I think that they're not as profitable as goods, and I think probably the most important lesson I've actually found is, I don't know if I can actually show it to you on here. If you actually look at, if we go to the shipping lines, got this one here, all in plastic. This one's losing a bit of cash, but that can drop down. But I think the important thing with shipping lines is to get them with the goods flowing in both directions. I think that probably applies to all goods. If you can set up a route that's got a 2-way flow to it, so maybe if we come to trucks here, you look at the routes that tend to be the ones making money. Materials to basin, wow, that's actually making money. Oil on the Murray, and these ones here, goods and ores, food and goods to Murray. These are all the routes which are actually kind of moving goods in both directions. I think that's probably quite important, especially when you're going to be in sandbox mode. So this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. And until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.